Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you're having a good day as always. Today, guys, I'm so pumped. Today is day number 1 of my epic summer adventure. I've hinted on this before, but I haven't really talked about what it is that I'm doing. And guys, I'm going to be gone for 6 weeks. Yeah, this is not some short summer trip. This is 6 weeks of international travel, and today I'm heading out. So I wanted to let you know what I'm up to, what I've got planned for the channel, everything like that, because I don't want to just go radio silent on you and not have you know what's going on. So to start off with, me and my girlfriend are taking a 6-week trip to Southeast Asia, and I wanted to share that with you and also let you know what I've got planned for this channel, because I'm not going to have access to internet all the time. I may not be able to answer emails or comments nearly as fast or as often as I normally like to, but I don't want to, like I said, just abandon the channel. So what I've done is I've uploaded some videos and kind of scheduled the release date, so stuff should be coming out while I'm gone. But again, I may not be able to answer comments, emails, questions, anything like that. So to kind of start off with, me and my girlfriend are going from Austin, Texas, which is where we live, up to New York. This is the only free part of the trip. And I'm going to talk about that in another video because I use my credit card airline miles to get us from here to New York. It's surprisingly cheap to do that. So from there, it's a 15-hour flight to Japan. And I don't know what to expect on a 15-hour flight. I know I'll be fine, whatever. I think the worst I've done before is like 8 hours, so 15 is going to be pretty intense. And that's going to take us to Japan, where I've always wanted to go, but it's a 19-hour layover. I'll take it. I'll take it because technically I'll get the Japan stamp on my passport. I'll get to spend the night in Japan in a hotel, so whatever. I technically am going to visit Japan, so that's cool. But from there, we fly to Vietnam, and this is where the trip starts, right? I'm going to Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand for 26 days. All right, so this is, I cannot tell you how excited I am. I've been watching like videos of Ha Long Bay, however they call this beautiful place. I think it's literally a natural wonder of the world. I'm looking at all the street food that's going to be in there, and I cannot tell you, again, how pumped and how ready I am for this. The food alone is going to make the whole trip worth it. But that's going to take about 26 days. Like I said, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand. And then we're going to hang out in Thailand for a few days. And then we fly to India for our next leg of the trip, which will have us in India for about 8 days, 8 or 9 days. I can't remember what it was. And we're doing the Golden Triangle, which is in northern India. And I'll get to see a bunch of cities and the Taj Mahal. I think that's the big thing that we're going to go do. Now, in India, I'm a little bit nervous because in Austin, in the summer, it's hot. It can easily get up to 105 and it'll be humid. But I think India's going to take it to a whole nother level. Like, I don't wear hats, but I brought a hat because all of this is just going to be like scalding, burning red. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about the India trip in a separate video that I've got released coming up, mainly because there's a bet on the line for me and my girlfriend as to what might happen to us in India. And we'll see. I could be $50 richer if I get it right. But from there, we pretty much come home. I think it's like July 15th or 16th, and that'll wrap up the trip. So that's where I'm going to be. That's what I'm doing. I cannot tell you, again, how excited I am to do this. I know for someone that tries to preach financial responsibility and all this stuff, this is an expensive trip. And don't get me wrong, this is an expensive trip. Far more than I really wanted to pay. But again, this is why you cut out some of the small things. This is where you save where you can. This is where you try to be focused so you can do these bigger things in life. And that, maybe travel's not a big thing for everybody. For some people, maybe it's being the first one to go to college. Maybe it's buying a house for your family. Maybe it's just providing a strong, stable life for your kids. I don't know what it is. It's going to be different from person to person. But for me, right now in life, this is a big thing for me. This is a big thing for us. So I'm so excited to do it. Also, I brought my my backpack here because for those 6 weeks, this is what I'm living out of. Just this. Nothing else, right? I'm taking this with me wherever I go. In that bag is like, what, 3 pair of shorts, 4 pair of underwear, 4 socks, let's say 3 or 4 shirts, and not much else. Maybe some medicine. I've got a rain jacket as well, but not a whole lot else. I'm trying to stay minimal during this one because I've traveled before and I realize most of the time you don't wear all the stuff that you use. You don't use everything that you brought. But 6 weeks is 6 weeks, you know. This is a little bit more than the 11 days I did in Morocco. So I'm going to try my hardest to be minimal, but maybe I've got to pick up some stuff along the way. So if you guys have any like travel tips or anything like that, if you've done any crazy big and epic adventures like this, definitely comment below and let me know what I should be expecting, because I really don't know. I'm going into this just kind of like a leap of faith, just expecting and hoping that everything will work out, and as long as I come back, then I'm happy. But that's what I want to talk about today, guys. I hope you understand why I may not be as active on the channel for these next few weeks, but I've tried to get as much uploaded as I can, so there's still activity on this. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in a few weeks.